Hello and welcome back to Mr. Powers Teaches Algebra. Today I am going to try to do a quick review on the pretty much on just graphing lines. That's it. So let's see how short I can make this review and how quickly I can cover everything. All right. So first things first, if we're talking about a linear equation, okay, then here we go. If we're talking about a linear equation, a line, in other words, the standard form of a linear equation is ax. Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. All right. Let's try that again. Whoop. Ax plus by equals c. That's what we call our standard form. Examples of that could be like negative 2x plus 3y equals 4. Another example might be x minus y equals 0. It could even be 5x equals 9, so where we're missing the y. This would be the same as 5x plus 0y equals 9. Okay, so there's our standard form. Now, one thing we have, I guess a good illustration of a line is, we all know what a line is, I hope. And that is any 2 points can make a line. And so if I want to, I can, here we are. I'm covering it up. Where are we? Let's do this. Okay. So if I want to, we got this line. We could make 2 points. We can make 2 points, and any 2 points define a line. As we can see in GeoGebra, that has a bunch of fun tools in it. And one of those tools is a line tool. Find it. Here it is. And all you got to do is have 2 points. Click on those. And it'll give you a line. We can go back to the move tool. We can move these around. And that's just a great example of, hey, that's all you need. 2 points, draw a line through it. There we go. Okay? Now, something you might want to notice about a line is that a line has a slope. Okay, so here's the equation of our line, and I can change the way it looks, and I think I will, to something called point slope form. Not point slope, but slope intercept form. And man, and right now it's giving me these decimals here. Here, I didn't want to do that. Click undo. Let's make it a nicer. Let's see. We do that. That's not bad. Kind of like this. So we can kind of see here. Right now it's negative slope. Oh, anyway, so we got a line here. This is our slope intercept form. And so let's talk about that. What's slope intercept form? What's slope? Right here it's saying my slope is 3. Why is my slope 3? Or actually negative 3. Okay, so let's look at a couple examples of slope. And that'll probably do it for this video. And slope and y-intercept. And then we'll cover some other things in the next video. So, quickly here. We got this fun picture, which I just took. And we can get our slope from this quite easily. Slope is your distance. It's your rise over run between any 2 points. So graphically, if we're looking at this from B to A or A to B, we can go down 1, 2, 3, and then over 1. So slope, in a nutshell, is your rise to your run between any 2 points. It is a ratio, any 2 points on a line. And it doesn't matter which 2 points I pick. And that's something that I encourage you to play with. Pick any 2 points. It will be the same. Because just like a fraction, right? You can reduce it and it will reduce down to the same thing no matter what. In this case, we went down 3 and then we went to the right 1. So if we're going down, that's negative. If we're going up, that's positive. If we're going to the right, that's positive. Or if we're going left, that's negative. So negative 3 over 1 or just negative 3. That is our slope for this particular line. And there is a formula we can use when talking about this as well. And so just to give you a quick let's say a quick review on that formula, and then we'll stop right there, and then we'll talk more about slope. We'll talk more about what the intercept is and the equations of our line, how we can graph them. We can play around with that a little bit more. But here, for now, we got 2 points. Let's call one of them x1, y1. As a quick review, every point has an x and a y. It has a how far did we go left, how far did we go right to get to those points from the origin. And another point we'll say is x2, y2. And again, slope is the rise over run. So if I want to go, let's say, from x1, y1 to x2, y2, I want my rise over run, I'm going to need to go, in this case, it looks like I'm going up and then, up and then over. But what is that rise? Well, it's very easy to figure out. This point here is actually x1, comma, y2. So what's this distance? It is, this distance going up is going to be y2 minus y1. It's the difference in our y's because it's straight up and down. So this distance here is y2 minus y1. And this distance right here, so there's our rise, our run will be going left to right. That's going to be x2 minus x1. That's that distance. So what is rise over run? What is slope? And when we're given 2 points, I'm probably going a little bit more detailed than I should be. But anyway, our slope is a rise over run between any 2 points on a line. And so since I can represent any 2 points the way I did here, our formula would be, and we have a formula, it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Very, very important. All right. So I think for now, that'll cover this video. And in the next one, we'll talk about the y-intercept and some other and the point slope and our y-intercept. So that'll be our slope-intercept form of a line. Slope-intercept. All right. So till next time, enjoy doing math.